So for a small project like this, I basically like to just pull everything out, set it down on the counter, and start to go through it. The nice thing about this drawer is that it generally does have a purpose, even though it doesn't look like it. We know what's in this for the most part. I would say at least 80-90% of what is here I expected to be there. So what I wanted to do is just put like items together, and then I put in these dividers so that I can put some structure. You know, I could keep all the bottle brushes together. I can keep all the mixing items together. So it brings some nice structure to the drawer, and that way it's easier to find things and put them away. I had shopped for drawer organizers, but just couldn't find anything that I thought would work for this drawer and the next one that I'm working on. So this is a great result. I'm super happy with it, and I think this is going to work for us. And the nice thing about the drawer dividers is we can easily change it around. So if we want to move something to another drawer, we get more of one thing or another, we can move things around and it easily shifts. So definitely a thumbs up for this drawer. So I'm gonna approach this drawer the same way I did the last one. I'm gonna pull everything out, take a look at what I have, and then I'm going to clean the drawer and then insert the dividers so I can start putting things back in and figuring out where I want everything placed. It's kind of like a Tetris game. My son made this tool for me in his woodshop class in high school. It is a tool that you use to hook on the oven racks and pull them out and push them back in. I love it, and it's super special to me, so it definitely needs a dedicated spot in this drawer. In this drawer, I found a few more things in it that didn't belong than the last drawer, so I'll find a new home for these, but this drawer is mostly focused on supporting whatever we're doing when we're cooking. So we have the tongs, we have the brushes, and that's pretty much all that we keep in here, and the other things need to move to somewhere else. But I'm, again, happy how this one turned out. It's nice to have some structure to these drawers. I have this cabinet that includes one shelf where we keep all the measuring spoons, measuring cups, and other various items for cooking or baking. And then the shelf above it has our oils in there. So I wanted to redo both of these shelves and decant the oils, as well as put some more structure to this bottom shelf. So let's see how it goes. I got these pretty jars for the white wine vinegar and the red wine vinegar, and then I got some stainless steel ones for the olive oil and avocado oil. really wanted to use a turntable in this cabinet, and since we're reaching up, I tried a few different ones. I tried a larger one that was 11-inch, and I just didn't like how much of space it took up. So I liked the smaller one actually, and then I tried different ones that had a small lip or some that had a couple inches that you kind of had to lift the oil up and over, and I just felt like because this is on a second shelf up, that was a little bit too much, and I don't feel like these will fall over, so I feel like I got the right turntable for this. I wasn't sure if I was gonna like these measuring cup holders, but to be honest, I like them, but my husband actually had a comment and said he really liked them as well, because you don't have to dig through the pile to find what you want. You can easily just grab the half cup or quarter cup. And so we're gonna keep these and see how they work out. I really like how this cabinet turned out. It's just very simplistic, and we have easy access to the things that we need, and we can just go along our business in the kitchen and not have to worry about stumbling over things or things falling. So I like it. Some of you may remember that I redid my spices, I don't know, about 4 or 5 months ago, and I really love the solution. It was a rack that had several shelves, and it came with labels and jars if I wanted to decant everything, but I didn't. I chose not to. I just used the labels so that all the lids had a label on them, whether I put a label on them or they came that way, and I loved it. It worked great. But because I got into meal prepping and really started to enjoy cooking more, the amount of spices that I own grew dramatically. So I need a new solution. So I think I'm gonna try to see if I can give this solution to my mom and help get her some custom jars put together. I can do that for her. And then I'm gonna move on to something else. So I found these jars on Amazon, and I was also able to find some racks that fit the dimensions of my cabinet, and I think I've got a really good solution here. So I started by washing all of the jars and the lids, and I'm going to put the racks together. My plan was to make custom labels, so I bought some labels, some blank labels that I can use on my printer, but the labels that came with these jars are beautiful and I was really happy with them. So I went ahead and used them, put the labels on, and I just made sure that I put them on the same way on every jar so they're nice and uniform, they're all straight, and I started to fill the jars. While this was a very fun process, it was definitely messy. But I have to tell you, a lot of the smells were just beautiful. I love the smell of cinnamon and a lot of the other spices, so it was kind of nice. But you can see the disaster I made. It's okay, it all cleans up. Sorry about the bad lighting. Our power keeps going out, but the show must go on. It was really important to me that no matter what solution I picked, that when I looked at my spices, I could see the name of all the spices at the same time. I don't have to move things around to see what's behind another spice. And for that reason, I really like how this turned out. Comment below and let me know if you like spices like this, where they're decanted in a jar where you just pull off the lid and you have access to all the spices, or do you prefer them in jars where you have a shaker top lid? Is that more your preference? Let me know. I'm really interested. Comment below. As I've worked my way around the kitchen, this is definitely one area I've wanted to sort out for a while, but haven't really approached it. We have a very small space to work with all the water filtration system, the garbage disposal, and other things. There's not very much room at all underneath our kitchen sink for any sort of storage. So I had to make sure that I only store what we want and what we use, and I try to find the best solutions to make use of this small space. So let's give it a shot. While this space is tight, I think I was able to get some solutions in here to organize the items that we need, and it looks nice and it should be clear to people and where to find things and where to put things back. So this looks like this will work out. I hope that some of these projects inspired you to tackle some of your own. Comment below and let me know what your next project is. Make sure you're subscribed and hit the notification bell. I've been uploading some bonus videos during the week. See you next time. Bye. Here's another organization video for you to check out.